Good evening and welcome to the Jepson Alumni Executive Center. We thank you for joining us for our annual Phonathon banquet. Please remember to turn off all cell phones, pagers, Blackberries, iPods, PDAs, crying babies, and foghorns. Thank you and enjoy the show.
This is Barbara Bonanza, and we apologize for interrupting your normal programming. However, we have Susie Jacuzzi at the Mary Washington Raceway, and she has updates with the Phonathon situation. So we are now going to go to Susie Jacuzzi.
Thanks, Barbara. I'm out here today with the Fredericksburg Raceway crowd. We're out here to catch a glimpse of our Phonathon team in action. It's really incredible to see how far they've come this year. Really from ground zero. They have raised so many dollars for Mary Washington. The crowd is going wild. I think we have the entire Mary Washington community out with us today. In fact, I've just run into racing legend Ken Steen of our development group here at the school. I'm going to ask him to come over and to answer a few of our questions here. Ken, you are a racing legend. They say you can dial phones faster than the rest of them. So do you have any thoughts today about our Mary Washington callers?
I need more cake.
Legend. Let me take the legend in a little bit. I like that. I'm flattered by that. But honestly, the legends are right here. The true legends of Mary Washington Phonathon are the 20-plus callers that come out every week to help raise money for the Fund for Mary Washington. Right now, we're at $360,000, unheard of for a fall Phonathon. So the true legends in our race are the Phonathon callers that come out every week.
That is really incredible, Ken. Now, I know you all are up on your big centennial year this year at Mary Washington. Can you give us any feedback on what's going on? Any big exciting news for our fundraising crew?
Well, indeed, the race is on for the Centennial Campaign and the Centennial Celebration at Mary Washington. Our big race is a $75 million campaign, of which the Fund for Mary Washington is instrumental. The Fund for Mary Washington, the lap cars that make the race what it is, and in the end, all the monies raised from the Fund of Mary Washington will help us win the race for that $75 million, and we can't thank all these callers enough and all of our race fans. They're going to take us to the finish line. When we see that flag waving, we'll know it's because of what they've done, have us win the race.
That is really incredible,
well,
Ken.
I am a legend.
That's true. That's true. We've heard a lot about you, and you know, I wish I had our candy basket here to give you a piece of candy for coming out today.
Too. No candy.
We'll have to work about that later. Well, Barbara, you've heard it today from the Raceway. This is me, Susie Jacuzzi, signing out.
Thank you, Susie, for your captivating report. We are now going to some photos that we received from an anonymous source. Check these out. Thank you for that moving photo display. And now we have Katie Treblow with us. She is a supervisor at Phonathon, and you just saw her in those photos. We're here to ask her a few questions. Good evening. Can you tell us about a typical night at Phonathon?
Well, I'm glad to be here, Barbara, and I just wanted to apologize that my co-supervisor, Ann Nelson, is unable to be here. She had a Phonathon emergency. However, on a typical night at Phonathon, we have about 20 hard-working callers that make an average of 500 calls a night. Every new or increased phone call deserves a piece of candy, and let me tell you, we go through a lot of candy.
Wow, that means you get a lot of new and increased pledges. So do you have goals? Like, do you have a certain amount of money that you're trying to make?
Well, of course we do. Our goal this year is $500,000, and we are well on our way there.
Well, best of luck with that. Wait, what's this? We have more phone-a-thon photos. Let's cut to that. Thank you for sticking with us. And now, Katie, everyone is dying to know, how much have you raised so far?
Well, Barbara, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to announce it, but I found out moments before arriving in the studio that we are up to $373,983.
Wow, that's incredible. How do you all do it?
It's hard work, but we have a great staff that works at the Alumni Center hours upon hours behind the scenes. And of course, we couldn't do it without each of our wonderful phone-a-thon callers. We rely on them nightly and for the spring semester.
Well, thank you for coming in. And now we are going back to Susie Jacuzzi, so we're going to go with her live.
Thanks, Barbara. It's great to hear from you. We're here wrapping up everything at the racetrack today. You know, it's been a great victory, $357,000. That is just incredible. Well, we're wrapping up things here, but I wanted to get a few reactions from our crowd members today. With me here, I've got a Miss Kate Wheeler. Kate, now tell me, how did you feel about your phone-a-thon call this year?
It was wonderful. I tell you, Quinn over here, it was just fabulous. I even gave her an increase so she could get that candy.
Oh my goodness. Well, is Quinn here today? Quinn, well, you deserve a big round of applause. You know, same as all of our other phone-a-thon callers, it really has been an incredible race. Barbara, back to you.
I hope you have enjoyed this as much as I have, and remember, every pledge counts. This is Barbara Bonanza, signing off.